Adam Gungan.
All right, this story begins at the end of a relationship. It was over for one of us, but it wasn't over for me. The problem is, anytime I tried to talk to her, it would just end in a fight. So I thought, if I can't talk to her, I'm going to sing to her, all right? Now, the problem with that idea is, number one, I have no idea what my voice sounds like outside the acoustics of my shower. And number two, I'm not a musician. I don't know how to play anything. But I don't let that stop me, and the next day I go out and I buy a guitar. And I practice this guitar. It becomes my singular focus. Every hour, I got that guitar with me. People ask me to hang out. I'm like, no, I got to practice, man. Anytime I want to call this girl, I don't pick up the phone. I pick up that guitar. That's my way of coping, and I practice. Then a few weeks into this, I start to think, this is ridiculous. It's ridiculous, right? It's kind of ridiculous. And then I'm thinking, you know what? Because it's ordinary. You've heard the story before. Boy and girl get in fight. Boy serenade girl. They live happily ever after. Ordinary would not work for this girl. I had to go bigger. So I came up with a plan, and I told my boys. Their first reaction was, well, this plan is even more ridiculous than the first one, but we're on board. So now, 3 weeks after I buy the guitar, I'm feeling like, you know what? I'm a musician now. I can do this. Question is, how am I going to get this girl to meet up with me? We haven't talked for 3 weeks. I could not call her out of the blue and go all Nicholas Sparks on her and be like, hey, it wasn't over for me. I couldn't do that. That would not work. I had to throw out some bait in hopes that she bites it, okay? So, listen to this. Listen to the plan. Being that she's Asian, I send her a 1 pound gigantic fortune cookie, all right? Yeah. It has a personal message inside. I don't remember what I wrote, but I remember the last sentence said, you're still the first person I think of when I wake up in the morning. At one point, I'm on the phone with the fortune cookie lady, trying to figure out logistics of when it's going to get sent, and she's like, look, I'm not supposed to do this, but I read the message. I read what you wrote, and I really hope it works out for you. All right? So, I'm like, all right, fortune cookie lady's rooting for me. So now, fortune cookie gets sent to the girl. A few hours later, I get a text message. I'm like, all right, it works. You bit the bait. So the text message is like, hey, it's really beautiful what you sent. It brought tears to my blah, blah. Nobody cares, right? The point is, she agreed to meet with me, all right? Now, the last piece of this puzzle is, where am I going to do this? I need a venue. So I go to the Starbucks by our house, and I talk to the supervisor. This is Florida, by the way. I talk to the supervisor, and I say, listen, I'd like to play this song for my girl. Can you shut off the music for just 3 minutes? He's like, look, buddy, we can't, we don't, we won't. It's not going to happen, okay? It's a corporate policy. I'm like, it's just 3 minutes. But he's like, oh, take it easy. It's not going to happen, all right? It's not going to happen. I'm like, all right. So at this point, I'm way too invested. So I emailed the manager. I said, look, I'm proposing to my girlfriend. I changed the story a little bit. I'm proposing to my girlfriend. Can you shut off the music for 3 minutes? She's like, oh my God, it's beautiful. Yes, please come do it. All right, here we go. 3.5 weeks after I buy this guitar. Become a musician? Check. Get my boys on board? Check. Get the girl to meet with me? Check. Get the venue? Check. Now, the gathering. The night it all comes together. All right? Listen to this. Listen to this. 5:30 p.m., Starbucks, rush hour. Everybody's jam-packed in there, all right? It's raining hard outside. It's heavy rain. She walks in all drenched, all right? So then we begin to have the most awkward conversation you could have with the next, right? Where she's telling me all the amazing things that she's done over the last 3.5 weeks. She's playing Call of Duty. She's running 5Ks. And what have I been doing? Every moment up until this moment has been preparing for this day. So I couldn't even talk about what I was doing. She's like, well, yeah, it's nice seeing you. I gotta go run an errand. So I'm like, hold on. Before you leave, I gotta show you something. Close your eyes. She closes her eyes. Mind you, when she closed her eyes, everything was normal, okay? I snapped my fingers twice. My boys are in the crowd. She didn't know. Luis, he takes out his guitar. He puts an orchid on the table. He hands me my guitar. Renee is in the crowd. Renee takes out his keyboard. Barista shuts off the music. It's been a little while since I did this, so be forgiven. I say, Sydney, this is for you. Well, people keep repeating that you'll never fall in love when everybody keeps retreating, but you can't seem to get enough. Let my love open the door. Let my love open the door. Let my love open the door to your heart. Let my love open the door. Let my love open the door. When everything feels all over, and everybody seems to kind, I bring you a 4-leaf clover. I bring you a fortune cookie. Take all worries out of your mind. Let my love open the door, open the door, open the door. All right, so I didn't get that crazy in the end, right? So, sing the song, right? Sing the song. She starts to cry, all right? That wall that she built up came trembling down. Now, we're on talking terms now, so it's looking good, all right? My little plan is working. We're on talking terms, we're texting back and forth. Of course, it's always me initiating, but hey, I'm okay with that. 11 days later, I get a text from her phone, and I'm like, hey, I didn't initiate this one, all right? It says, I would cordially ask you to stop texting my girlfriend. I won't ask the second time. Turns out, within 3 weeks, she started dating somebody with bad grammar. And that's how it goes down, all right? But if I look back to that moment, was it worth it? Hell yeah, because I had an unrealistic fantasy that I made a reality. And that night at Starbucks, everybody walked out with a smile on their face. But most of all, I got a story out of it.